You are still with us on Economic Buzz. We still bring our discussion about time to trade with Monex, outlook and opportunities. Mr. Joe Dinapoli, please proceed, sir. Currencies.
So the Japanese yen, we got a sell signal in, and the signal came from what we have called the MACD predictor. This came in October of last year, and it was very near the top. Now, what you have to understand about the signal is it was the first time we got this signal in something like 15 years. I mean, this was
like a golden opportunity,
big signal. This wasn't something small. We then did Fibonacci analysis, Dinapoli levels, ABC down, and the XOP was at 107, which converts
into 77.15. So in futures, it's yen-dollar. Here we're talking about dollar-yen. So that converts into 77.15 for dollar-yen. So when he's saying the top, for dollar-yen, it's the bottom, basically. It's totally the reverse. Yeah.
I need to ask you again one more time, Mr. Vicky Amarnani. What is your view then on the euro-US dollar after the recent sell-off? Will the downtrend continue, actually?
Of course, we have to see the market behavior. Like, we have to look at the technical analysis. But I think at levels of 1.3050, we could see a bounce up to about 1.33. But I expect the euro to settle down around the 1.26 levels, where it started off as well. Yeah.
And Mr. Dinapoli, do you have any view on this?
I don't have an opinion on the euro. The euro belongs in an insane asylum. It keeps crossing over my indicators and makes no sense whatsoever. So when I get a situation like that, I don't try to trade it.
Okay.
The yen, however, makes perfect sense. We now have a retracement plotted to Dinapoli levels again, and that retracement could go all the way back to 113, which is what?
That's a correction up to 88.5. So it's gone up to as high as 94.60, and now we're trading around about 92.5. So I mean, usually when there are big rallies, we can expect steeper corrections as well. So the expectation by Mr. Joe is at 88.5 before it starts bumping up again.
Now, here is something really fascinating I think your viewers would want to know about. The same signal that occurred, the same sell signal that occurred in the Japanese yen, the weakening of the Japanese yen, one that we didn't get in like 15 years, we're just getting now in gold.
I see. Well, talking about gold.
I mean, this is serious. I mean, this is not a lightweight thing. Now, they don't always come true, but this is the first signal of its kind that we've seen since about 2000, the year 2000.
Year 2000, so about 12 years ago. So I mean, are you seeing like
big stuff?
Yeah. Are you seeing like a bottoming out on gold at this point then?
I'm seeing a topping formation. We got a sell signal in gold.
Okay.
And we are likely going down. And right now, as we sit here, I am short of the kazoo, as they say in America. I've got a very large short position, and this is coming from a guy. I have had a long core gold position. Now, a core gold position means that you hold it through thick and thin, and you spread it off when you get to extensions. All right, but you hold a core position. I have now gone net short, and I am net short big time.
Okay. Focusing on the gold commodities, then now I got this info also from Mr. Vicky Amarnani. What is your outlook, Mr. Joe Dinapoli, on gold after the critical support of 1,600 US dollars level have been broken?
1,600 was not a critical level from my work. 1,614 was. 1,600 is important because they talk about it in the news, and people that don't know how to do good technical analysis look at 1,600.
And they just put it as a psychological.
Yeah, it's a psychological level, but it is not an important technical level. So we came through 1,614. That was it for me. I mean, that was the last hope. And we were on this major sell signal already, by the way. I think the next stopping point in gold, major stopping point, is going to be around 1517, and I think it's very likely we could get all the way down to 1487, and I don't think it's going to stop there.
Generally, Mr. Vicky Amarnani, on Indonesia context, when we talk about Indonesian trader, are they already succeeding enough in terms of, in quote-unquote, reading the analysis? Because sometimes goes wrong, something that they don't predict before. They really depend on this analysis.
Of course they do. I mean, the difficult part about trading sometimes is that people's emotions get involved.
I like it. Emotions get involved.
Sometimes.
I mean, let's say most of the time. I mean, okay, but so in that case, I mean, that's the reason why Mr. Joe Dinapoli is here. So they can control their emotions, they can do right risk management, find good entry points, and analyze the market in a much more enhanced and professional way.
All right, we will continue after this one, gentlemen. And Economic Buzz will be back soon with more review from Mr. Vicky Amarnani, market strategist from Monex Investment Futures. And also we have Mr. Dinapoli, a professional trader and the godfather of Fibonacci. We will be right back.